Hi, it's Steve here, and it is June 21st, Friday. So, working late into the late night yesterday, early morning today. So, the theme or topic of today is with summer foods. It is just 4th of July is coming up. I'm going to be making a red, white, and blue trifle. So it's going to be strawberries, blueberries, homemade whipped cream, and it's also going to have, like pound cake in it. So we're going to start off here. It's nice and refreshing, pretty easy to make here. So I'm going to start out. So what you have to do is you have to mix in the yogurt, and then I did the pudding earlier. So I'm going to mix the yogurt in, or the vanilla pudding into the yogurt. And then we're going to put a little bit of lemon juice in here. Now this is just a very great dessert. The presentation is just is awesome. And my wife has made it before. She did a really good job with it. This is the first time that I'm making it, and it's perfect. And today is the first day of summer, and also today is my wife and I's 11th wedding anniversary. So how cool is that? We're going to do some stuff later. Now, when I was a kid, I always wondered with these scrapers why it was only a half scraper. I thought something was wrong with it. But here I am. I got to get this yogurt out. So that's what this half scraper is for getting into tight places here. So I'm mixing up the pudding and the yogurt together with the lemon juice. And what's cool about this, dessert here, because it has strawberries and blueberries in it. You're getting your fruits. We always try to add, whether it's a dinner, lunch item, we try to add vegetables into that. And then if it's dessert, we add fruits into it. So I'm just gonna mix this up, and then I'm gonna add in a little lemon juice. And my blueberries and strawberries are already washed. So I'm just going to put that mixture aside. And then here, sometimes if you're kind of short in space and you don't have room for a big cutting board, I have these little flexible mats here. What's good with this is it has measuring things. Like 1 cup is almost like a fist. 2 handfuls. 2 handfuls is like 1 ounce. And then a thumb tip is like a teaspoon. So a little measuring guidelines for you. Pretty informative. So have to square up the pound cake. So eventually everything is going to go in this. So what I'm going to do for the meantime is I'm going to cut these up into like half an inch, and then you can just be pretty creative in how you present the dessert, you know, with layers. I love pound cake. It's such a refreshing treat here. You know, you don't have to use your stove or oven, and it's all about making things that look like it's taking you like an hour or two to make, and it only takes you, you know, like 20 minutes to a half an hour to make. I've cooked for myself when I was single, but of course it was single man stuff, nothing fancy or anything like that. I was able to cook while I was single. You know, my mom, you know, she taught us at a very young age, you know, that, you know, once you leave your house, you have to learn how to do things for yourself, like cooking, washing, you know, taking care of your car. And she was so right, because I was single for a lot of years, and I got good at being able to take care of myself. And now that I'm married and we have a family, you know, it was an easy transition, but I wasn't really good with cooking, and, you know, we would eat processed food, bagged food stuff. I remember even when our first early years of marriage, and I thought to myself, you know, there's got to be a better way to make foods and stuff like that. And to my surprise, you know, many years later, getting into Pampered Chef here has kind of gotten me to be a little bit more creative, get out of my comfort zone, try some new things. I mean, and then, you know, I like being a teacher because I have a degree in education with sports medicine as well. So I love to help people meal plan and make foods, host parties in person, as well as do it through Facebook. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these strawberries up. And I'll have to use another bowl here, but that's okay. I'm just going to cut these up quick, nice and slicey, so I don't have to use the knife. It's all about being efficient and safe when you're doing your meal prep. So I've gotten a little bit better with making meals, when you have two kids that are almost 8 and 6, they're pretty picky, set in their ways with what they want to eat. But we do also have, you know, kid recipes, kid tools, and things like that to get your kids involved, because, you know, we have our kids make pizza, you know, with our stonewares, and they really enjoy it. So everybody can get into it. It should be a family thing, and it should be fun, and we try to teach, you know, having fun. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a little bit of the pound cake on the bottom. And I'm going to layer it with strawberries. Now the other thing that I have to do is make whipped cream. So I'm going to make homemade whipped cream. This is the whipped cream maker. It's pretty simple. It's three ingredients: heavy whipping cream. Second. So you put in 1 cup. First. Using my 1 spoon. And then you put in 1 tablespoon of powdered sugar. And then 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So I'm going to have to make a few batches of this. All you do is you just put this down and you just chug away. You just push up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Just get me another scraper here. And it's almost thickened here. This is a good arm workout. And here you got whipped cream in here. It's almost like upside down. It's pretty thick. This is an awesome little tool.